It's basically a well-known fact that basketball players want to be rappers and rappers want to be basketball players. And when those two worlds collide, both parties usually show the utmost respect for one another. But for this particular rapper, he didn't quite get the warm welcome he was hoping for. If you existed in the mid-2000s, then there's no way you weren't familiar with possibly the hottest song of 2005. Tryna catch me riding dirty, tryna catch me riding dirty, tryna catch me riding dirty. Riding dirty. And I'm sure we can all admit that it was always stuck in our heads whether we liked it or not. The rapper behind the annoying but somewhat catchy song was Chamillionaire, who instantly became a household name once the song hit the radio. And just like all of us, he grew up idolizing Michael Jordan. He was basically obsessed with MJ, and who can blame him? Jordan was the epitome of greatness. And with Chamillionaire finally making a name for himself, the opportunity to finally meet Michael would appear. But unfortunately, he was in for a rude awakening. Jordan was hosting a party with all types of celebrities flocking to get in, including Kim Kardashian and Reggie Bush. So Chamillionaire, who was somewhat famous, found his way into the party. Early on, he noticed that there was actually a live auction taking place on stage, giving all the guests the opportunity to bid on a Michael Jordan jersey. So with Chamillionaire recently running into some good money due to the success of his smash hit, he did not hesitate to bid thousands for one of his jerseys. He would end up in a bidding war with some other guy, competing to get the game-worn jersey of Air Jordan. And eventually, he got his wish, but it came at the hefty price of $7,000. After rushing on stage to claim the jersey he just spent thousands of dollars on, he was completely blindsided with the moment he was waiting for his whole life. On his way off the stage, he bumped into Michael Jordan. He saw Michael was taking numerous amount of pictures with beautiful girls. And also by his side was Spike Lee, Ray Allen, and Paul Pierce. He said it looked like Michael was in a pretty good mood, so in a split second, he jumped at the chance to get a picture with MJ. Something he says he never goes out of his way to do for other celebrities. But for Jordan, he was willing to make an exception. Chamillionaire approached MJ and said, "Hey, I don't mean to be rude, but can I get a picture?" But the response he received from Jordan caught him completely off guard. Michael said, "Hell nah, I ain't taking no picture with no." Chamillionaire was shocked by what he just heard. He said that maybe Michael didn't hear what he said because the music was too loud. So he would ask again, but this time a little louder. But MJ gave him the exact same answer, not willing to take a picture with him. Chamillionaire was humiliated in front of everyone. Then, Paul Pierce would step in by saying, "Yo, chill out, that's Chamillionaire." And Jordan had no problem saying, "I don't give a." With Chamillionaire understandably feeling disrespected, he would say, "I just bid $7,000 for your jersey." And Michael would say, "I'll tell you what, you pay $15,000 for a jersey and I'll take a picture with you." Chamillionaire was so angry by what he was hearing, and here he is describing that moment.
And keep in mind, Michael Jordan's real tall. He's looking down on me. And I'm looking up at him like, man, I've never been so heated in my life, man. My heart just started racing like, I'm about to steal off on this fool.
Then Spike Lee, who witnessed the entire altercation, simply said, "That's just how Mike is." Chamillionaire, completely embarrassed and extremely pissed off, turned around and walked away, but not before Ray Allen and Paul Pierce offered to take a picture with him. But at that point, he knew they just felt sorry for him after what just happened. He said a few weeks later, his security guard told him that Nike and Jordan Brand were trying to reach out to him to apologize, saying Michael didn't know who he was, and then offered him free shoes. But Chamillionaire, who wanted to show some sort of dignity, declined their offer and did not accept the apology. Ever since the night of the party, Chamillionaire made a promise to himself that he will never reject a fan who comes up to him asking for a picture ever again, even though he used to hate it every time. But after what just happened, it changed the way he sees things. He says he still wears Jordans because they're his favorite shoes, but doesn't have a problem taking shots at him in his rap songs. Living in Chicago, he said he always heard stories about how Michael really was off the court, but said he never believed it. But unfortunately, he found out the hard way.
You know, as a man, even as a man, you want to be like, I actually felt like, man, I should just steal him right now. I'm just going to steal him. I don't care what happens. I'm just about to punch him. But I didn't. I refrained, and I was just like, Yeah, all right. He probably would have knocked me out. Michael Jordan probably would have knocked me out. I don't care. I would have made front page. Believe that. I would have made front page.
Alright guys, let me know what you think about this unbelievable story. And let me know if you believe Chamillionaire and what he said happened that very night. Make sure to comment down below, leave a like on this video, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for watching.